So why do we need an MBOM? So when you look at a CAD or engineering assembly, you start, that is owned by engineering. It has the product definition. It represents the product architecture. So the function could be a read-only for the manufacturing department. However, when you start to bring in a manufacturing BOM that is authored by manufacturing, it has the producibility view. It defines the manufacturing assemblies, so it starts to take the characteristics of the EBOM and build those assemblies, and then it adds in the layer of the manufacturing parts. Even more than just the components, it starts to bring in some of the consumables if need be, also glue, oil, adhesives, and so on. Manufacturing specific effective and changes. So if there's anything within the manufacturing structure that were to change, how is it going to drive data back to an EBOM change and also reconcile your inventory in your ERP? So, and this is why it's called kind of the gatekeeper for ERP integration. If the MBOM isn't produced and you go from an EBOM to a bill of process, you're going to lose that gatekeep to your ERP integration. And one thing that can happen is you start to get into having to manually reconcile inventory levels and what was actually consumed in the manufacturing process into your ERP. Very tough and manual process, especially if you have very, very complex bill of processes. You're going to have to do a lot of manual reconciliation. Recently, I had a rocket maker try to go from an EBOM to a bill of process, and this is exactly what happened. So they came to us and they said, how can we get a stopgap, they called it, to an ERP? And that is having that MBOM in the middle.